Hey, good morning, everybody. It's early mornings, LALATE. How are you? Big, shocking developments overnight. If you were tuned into Purple Power Live, 7 to 10 viewers got grants because of this channel just in the last few hours. But as I went into Purple Power Live, 5 more viewers said they got grants. After I came out of Purple Power Live, I checked private messages. I saw about half a dozen more as well. We're now up to maybe about 20 viewers in no less than 2 days that have gotten grants from this channel, and I'm still checking through messages. It's categorically incredible. You could be the next person. This is free money. This is stimulus money. It's more than a stimulus check. It's coming to you. Meantime, what happened with Steve Mnuchin overnight? What's going on with Mitch and Chuck? Breaking development, breaking news. This is Early Mornings LALATE. Hey, good morning, everybody. It's Early Mornings LALATE. How are you? It's Friday morning. You made it to the weekend. Well, technically, it's almost the weekend. I'm so glad you're here. If you've not subscribed, please do. I'm getting people money right now. Not 5 months from now, not 5 weeks from now. Right now, and I literally mean right now, in less than 24 hours or 48 hours. I mean, it's just becoming a tsunami. I can't keep track of it. I used to type out every person that got a grant, and now it's just too many to keep track of. I'm so excited for you, and congratulations. It's just a great development. So please subscribe to this channel. I'm getting viewers money right now. And this is not Congress. This is money that's landing in people's hands right this minute. Also like this video. It helps with the video appearing higher in the rankings. In this video, I'm going to explain to you what slight change of what I told viewers to do between Wednesday and Thursday made the momentum to get so many more viewers this incredible grant stimulus free money. Then I'll be going over what happened with Steve Mnuchin overnight and what's going on with Chuck and Mitch, and I'll be going over the importance of the non-filer filing if you did not get a stimulus check before. All really exciting, great news. And if you have not subscribed, if you've not gone to the right of this channel, please do. There's a live chat going on here. It's a lot of fun. Early Mornings LALATE is the same family every morning. We all know each other. And you come into the chat, you bring a cup of coffee, and you chat with your familiar faces across the country. And there's a commonality. It's a family of friends. And please enjoy the live chat if you're tuning in at 6 a.m. Eastern Standard Time when this video debuts. Also, in 30 minutes from now, 6:30 Eastern Standard Time is part 2 of this video. So stay tuned for that as well. And let's get to the breaking news. The breaking news as we sit here today is that this channel's success is making a complete 180 or 360. This channel's position on YouTube was established by my ability to get people EIDL that they were not getting. I got viewers $5 to $25 million that they had not gotten. Thousands and thousands and thousands of viewers, I got money. And then as EIDL sort of settled down, I moved into stimulus coverage. And then as stimulus coverage sort of settled down a few days ago, I thought, I need to get people money. This is insane. Congress is doing nothing for these people. I have to do something for these people. And ultimately, I said, hey, there's 3 ways you can get money right now. Let's go over them. And those are CARES Act 1 money, escalated benefits, and finally, EIDL. And the success stories suddenly are coming in because I started this I guess maybe about 2 days ago. And the success stories are coming right in. But I made a slight change on the first one yesterday, which seems to have made the big difference for people. On CARES Act 1, if you're trying to find those grants that is money that is currently dedicated to states and cities and counties from the federal government under the CARES Act 1 grant program, the $150 billion of coronavirus pandemic relief money, stimulus money. I initially told viewers to go on to Google News and type in CARES Act plus grant plus rent to find news articles. That seemed to be a little bit of a difficult task because some people can't find Google News. They're just having problems finding Google News articles. So yesterday, early in the day, I said, start calling 211. And that made the difference. It appeared that when I told viewers to start reaching out to your local city and county by simply calling 211, which works in almost all major cities and connects you to the dispatch operator for your city and county, and ask for any pandemic or COVID grants. Just call it COVID grants. And that appeared to have worked. Suddenly, the tsunami of approvals came in. On Purple Power Live last night, I asked, did anyone get any grants? And suddenly, I just couldn't keep on catching up. I think it was 7 to 10. I haven't rewatched the video yet. It just kept on going and going and going. And I said, how did you get it? How did you get it? And it started with Chief Justice. He said 211. And then another person said 211. And another person said 211. And suddenly I realized it was 211. Calling up your local city government and county government by using the 211 operator calling number and asking for any COVID grants has worked. Now, let me tell you what's going on. First, 99.99% of them have been rent grants. That's the great news. So all of you qualify for rent grants. And as one viewer said in a very nice comment, she said, to the viewers, please make this clear. To the viewers, please make this clear that I'm a single mom, I have a job, I have a kid, and people just sort of assume that they don't qualify for things because of what's going on in their life. She said, make it clear to them that a lot of people qualify for these rent grants. So I did. And boy, the comments are just incredible. 6,000, 9,000, 10,000. One person got 1 year of grant. A lot of people got 6 months of grant. It's not 1 month's of rent. It's not 2 months of rent. It's just 6 to 12 months. Rita Marisa, I want to know I watched your show and I received $2,600 a grant from Pacific Washington. Shanta Campanella, I got Florida grant for 3 months. Then Scott Rogo, South Florida, I received $10,000 in rent, back rent, $870 in electric, $400 in food. I'm still waiting for it to come in the mail. It'll be here in a day. Thank you so much. Renee Ramy, I got 1 year of grant. I'm so blessed. Thank you so much for your help. Another person, I called 211 2 days ago and they didn't have a rent grant, but I got help with my utilities and food. I did, like you said, I kept on calling, and then I found a rent grant here in West Virginia. It's just like you said, keep on calling and checking every day. So that's Steve Justice. When he first called 211, they didn't have it, and then he called the next day, and they got it. Boy, what's important to know is that this is rent, and this is generally food and your utilities, and it's for all my viewers. Go get it. If you're on SSI is Social Security and Railroad benefits, go get it. It's just categorically incredible. Next, what's important to understand is that some of the viewers have had success with another twist, and I want to go over this new twist as well. I dropped a little bit of a hint of it on last night's evening check, which is your state housing authority. In some cases, viewers got money from their state housing authority because they had authority to issue grants. So one viewer at Louisiana got from the Louisiana Housing Authority. Another one, I believe it was from Arkansas, got from Housing Authority. Then another twist. Remember on Monday, last Monday, I talked about Orange County, Florida, and I always joked it was not the Housewives, that's the West Coast. And I remember telling you how there was, a big stimulus check grant that went out, and that it ran out very quickly. Well, guess what? One viewer yesterday in Purple Power Live said, I got that grant, and I got it after watching your show. So it shows you something that looked like it was gone was still alive. So keep on looking for that as well. And that person, I think, did it by 211. What's important to understand is that your cities and counties all have local websites. Your city has a website, your county has a website. They also have a phone number. You can call your city hall. You can call your county hall and say, hey, do you have any COVID grants? What's important to understand, we're not doing private grants. Some people have gone down a very bad rabbit hole and started on a website that says grants, and they say, oh, there it is, it's grants. No, we're not talking about just general grants. We're not talking about grants from John and grants from Jessica. We're talking about grants from your city and your county. And so don't look at private grants. That's not what we're talking about. Now, there are 3 exceptions. Some viewers have had success with the Catholic Charities. Some viewers have had success with food from a Church of Latter-day Saints, and some viewers have had success with United Way. But that's not really the scope of the coverage of this channel. But I just want to tell you they have had success with it out there, so you can consider that as well. Next, escalated benefits. What I've been telling you on escalated benefits, raising your UI. Remember what I said to you, is that if you made over $18,000 and you're on unemployment assistance or have been on unemployment assistance this year, to raise your benefits. And then remember I said if you made over $30,000, as soon as the video stops, stop everything you do and do it right away. Well, let me give you another testimonial. Carl, I just want to say I thank you a lot for the information on escalated benefits on YouTube. He was getting $158,000 a week. I'm not going to say how much he was making, but let's just say it was over what I told you, over the $30,000. And I faxed him a letter and my 2019 tax return. So he did it right away. He sent them his tax return. He faxed them a letter. And now I'm going to receive $425 a week. Oh boy, is this a good success story. So he went from $158 a week to $425. A week plus $8,200 in retro money from February to now. Thank you for everything and helping the American people, unlike Congress. And he said some nice messages after that. I want to show you what happened here, because this is a testimonial that exactly what I told you what you're entitled to. He is he's in New York. And so Carl is in one of the New England states, and they pay more. Their maximum benefits is higher than unfortunately some other states. In the Midwest, the maximums are like $350. In the Southwest, California is relatively high. I think California's like 4 something. But the Northeast, New England, it goes up to 500 sometimes. And so what I told you is that they start you wherever you are on the base level number. They start you as low as they can start you. And they're happy to keep you at $100 or $50 a week. They don't tell you you qualify for more. And then viewers get upset about it. They're like, why don't they tell me? They're supposed to tell me. It's just what they do. They just don't want you to have money. And so they don't tell you until you tell them, what are you doing? You owe me some money here. But you don't say it that way. You say, please respectfully see my letter. And so what I said to you is, 99% of the time or 90% of the time, I've always seen 30,000 as a threshold to get you close or to maximum benefits. And that means a $200 raise per week. Remember how many times I said it to you on this channel in the last 24, 48 hours? Well, he went from 158 to 425. Boy, what is that? $270? That's almost, it's about $250 a week. He got raised. $250. I mean, it's more than double. $250 a week. And it's retroactive, just like I told you, $8,000. Remember my example that I always said in this video, which was I said, hey, if you went on unemployment in March, that's 30 weeks, and you raise it $200, that's $6,000. If you raise it $300, it's $9,000. Well, he raised it to something, and he was on unemployment since February, and he raised it, and he's getting $8,500 retroactive. This is just the testament to what things are. You know what the spirit of the purple power is? Elected officials want to treat us as though we're stupid, as though we don't know anything, as that we can't comprehend anything, and that we can't process anything, and we can't calculate anything. 99.99% of my viewers are very smart. 99% of you are all very sophisticated, and you know how to do things when someone tells you this thing exists. But until someone tells you these things exist, you don't know they exist. And so that's the testament of this morning's early morning's LALATE. It's so exciting. I wanted to get to Steve Mnuchin. I'll give you a little bit twist on him right now. Steve Mnuchin yesterday night said that he is canceling payments that are going to the Federal Reserve and asking it to be returned. But some people are thinking it as a lot of things other than what it is. I have not seen the details of it, but what I've seen is it was a cancellation of the money dedicated to the Main Street Lending Program, which is a program that really helped no one. So I see no harm with what he's doing. The Federal Reserve keeps on pounding this Main Street Lending Program as though it's so wonderful. It's a bomb. It always has been a bomb. No one got it. Had very bad lending terms. It was sort of a joke. It was almost onerous, like, you know, like they were intentionally having you have, like they wanted you to have a bad program. It was just not a good program. So, but people are interpreting this more than it really is. I don't see it that wide at the moment. Meantime, Mitch and Chuck Schumer negotiated yesterday, expected to negotiate today. They're not giving us updates yet. I have no premonition about what's going on. I think something's going to happen, but nothing really incredible like this. When you're talking about $10,000 in grants, $6,000 in grants, and the money is right here now, you know, a week before Thanksgiving, that's what, or at least a week before Thanksgiving, that's what's important. Not money coming in, you know, December 27th or December 29th or whatever these two people are trying to do. Coming up in a few minutes at 6:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, a continuation of Early Mornings LA. As always, go to the front channel, subscribe, also like this video, and stay tuned. In 30 minutes, we got more. As always, stay informed, stay smiling, and stay LA for more.